I wait, making sure it's working. It seems to be working. Then I say, hi, this is session 6 of the Devious Dealings group that doesn't have a group name yet. They might at the end of this, who the fuck knows. And then I say, well, I really don't know what the hell happened last time, so someone tell me. When last two left are here, us?
No.
Yeah.
God damn it. We got the fuck out of Kingograd. Just fuck that place. It's way too expensive. Immediately upon entering Kingograd, we teleported the fuck out after making a buttload of money. And ended up in Bellinoi capital. And then we bought a magic carpet. Got a couple other supplies of some sort that I can't remember off the top of my head. Because I'm really bad at that stuff.
Weapon armors, potions.
Portable holes. Bombs.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And then rode our magic carpet for 3 months.
3 weeks.
Or 3 weeks or some shit. Almost a month. And met my family and had an emotional, weird thing of roleplay and whatnot. And now we're on a journey somewhere else. And that's it. It's literally it. There was nothing else that happened.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't fucking die.
I mean, the stream would just go on forever. Kind of terrible. With the music playlist just looping itself onto infinity.
As a mod, I can destroy your stream.
Why? Just leave it going. See how long it takes for management to step in. Alrighty. So, you guys are once again heading in the direction of the Forbidden Zone. Karen, you have a basic idea of where it is the group that you were a part of kind of went toward. But you also know that along the way there are some towns that have like just some additional supplies and things like that in case you want to make sure you're fully prepared before you head into a place that is literally called the Forbidden Zone.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would like to head off toward those, you should probably be telling me. A wink.
I mean, yeah, I want to go that way.
Alright. You know that there are some...
Better things are that way.
Yeah. You know that there are some, like, basically watch posts to make sure nothing's coming out of there doing things like that. And you also know that there are some, like, towns basically used for research on the area and things like that. Some of which are almost a touristy type things. Because it's like, ooh, we're situated next to the bad place. You can come here and live in danger type stuff.
It's just, what the fuck?
It makes money, man.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay, never mind. My one of my D&D Beyond's kind of busted. It's saying I have 2 of them fighting, but it actually says I chose defense. That makes more sense.
That makes sense. For more
I don't know why
racing.
it says that for though.
I'm gonna be a big simp and go tier 3.
What? No. I don't even have something set up for that. Damn it. I keep coughing. So, where is it that you're wanting to head to? You want to just like a residential area, the touristy bigger areas, the more like watchtower things? I don't know, try to show them your official documentation and I don't know, you tell me things, okay, man?
What kind of magic stuff we got?
What?
What kind of magic-y stuff we got?
Are you talking about like the research things?
Yeah.
Well, they have people that have been looking into how all that horrendous shit works. and trying to figure out ways to put a better stop to it than what's already in place. But you haven't really... At the time, it wasn't a big deal to you. That's why you headed in there in the first place. And now that it's kind of a big deal to you, this is the first time you've been back. So you're heading toward the, like, bigger, almost touristy town area?
So, Vashnir, there's a few places we can go. There's a bigger touristy-esque town that has a lot of amenities, and we can stop off there and do some stuff before we head into the Forbidden Realm. It's real bad in there. I recommend doing something. There's also some smaller villages and watch posts and stuff like that that are around as well. Ultimately, it's up to you, but I kind of recommend going to the research area because there's some stuff I might be able to find out there.
Sounds like a good idea. Might as well.
Guess we'll do that then.
Alright. Now I have a heading and I can move the party along.
Kitty cat, what are you doing?
Being a bitch cat.
Hey.
Like cats do.
Hey.
Hey.
Cats are bitches and they deserve it. And it's true and you know it. They don't love you. They hate you.
That's
They
just how
hate
they
you.
show their affection.
No, they fucking hate you. You don't own them. They own you. You are their slave. You know this. You know this. All of you cat people know this. It's true.
Alright then.
Well, you guys know who dies first. It's not a fucking party about the cat people.
Discord itself is kicking you from its own server.
I realize. I can see my post activity going nuts. Fucking
Alright.
internet's losing its shit.
You have said the wrong words. Okay. You head the carpet toward one of the more established areas around the Forbidden Zone. It still has a bit of that, like, defense post type feel to it. One end is just an overlarge wall between basically that place and the rest of the world. You know, this is not the case throughout the entirety of its border, but just here specifically. And you head into town. Bring the carpet in for a landing. I'm assuming pull out the portable hole, do your whole shtick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, it doesn't have to go in the portable hole. It can probably be rolled up tight enough to go in
Yeah,
the bag of
but
holding.
carpets
It's
are
better to just go in
heavy.
the portable hole. Yeah.
Actually,
Like I said,
this one's
it's better to go
fairly
in the
big.
portable hole.
That's why people have to steal all the portable holes to steal the carpet. Or just get lucky.
I just don't know which one it is. You see people milling around,
Get off the
visiting
table.
various things. You can see, like, straining your eyes a bit. You can make out the, like, some easels at the top of the wall. But
Okay.
you're in town. Why would you like to go?
So you said there's like some researchy stuff, right?
Yes.
Like researchy stuff is in like this stuff that's inside me research or just
But you don't know if it goes that far, but more of like documenting
It does-
accounts of things in there. Every now and then they'll send somebody out for like reconnaissance, make sure that all the wards to keep
They-
things inside are still keeping things inside.
they do research this stuff though.
Yes.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there.
Okay. they're not really hiding it. It's a... I'm not going to say fortified, but very solidly built building.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell either from the markings or the people going inside that this is where the researchy types live and do their stuff.
I mean, unless I'm being stopped at the door by guards, I'm just gonna knock or walk in to like see if there's a reception or something.
Head inside. There's a somewhat disinterested receptionist who acknowledges your presence.
You research things from the Forbidden Realm here, right?
That's the sake of our operation. If you would like to join us in this quest against the evil that lies beyond.
No, I think I can help you in some impact weapon.
Okay, so you're a warlock of some sort. So if you would like to help us research and stop this evil and what lies in the area beyond. It wibbles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Big ass spider dragon thing gave it to me.
Okay.
You know, those goo monsters that come out of the Forbidden Realm?
Those don't really do that. Okay, you're saying you have something that you gotta show some researcher type, right?
I mean, I've already done research in Bellinue, but that was limited to prove what I was saying. I want to figure out how to either get this out of me or get it under control and working for me. Only two possibilities.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're submitting some kind of a case study because you think you got something out of there, which probably isn't the case.
I know.
Okay. I'll get people called.
Hurt like hell coming out of there.
And they get up and walk away.
Somebody else take the spotlight. I don't want to be here.
I didn't really give them a whole lot of information there.
Look around. You got shit to do. All kinds of shit here.
I mean, I'm talking to Kieran, but I'm assuming I just followed him in.
Why the fuck did you follow me in here?
He has nothing else to do. Why not? They're for moral support.
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I'm curious. You want to know what's in you? Why wouldn't I want to know?
I know what's in me. I want to know how to get it out.
That's information that we could share amongst us.
We know how to get it out of the other ones. We don't know how to get this one out. That's the problem.
Yes. What if we run into another unique case just like yours? Then it would be
we have bigger problems.
Behoove us to know how to get it out of more people or things.
Go do your own thing. This is my thing. Fuck off.
But I want to know what's happening.
Fuck off.
The receptionist returns with a researcher who is playing into the researcher vibe entirely too strongly. Like they have the overlarge gargle types, the jacket that obviously does nothing, but it's white and has pockets.
And the pin protector and all that shit.
But of course, for their quill.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. Oh, God.
Yeah, here's the guy I was telling you about. And then they retake their seat. And then the researcher goes over to you and kind of knocks down a magnifier over their eye and then pulls out a magnifying glass and holds it in front of the magnifier.
You do realize that does nothing, right?
I'm investigating.
You're looking at my pores. It's not really investigating. You're not going to find anything there. Quite clean.
They lower the thing and then flick up the little eye thing. if what they said is correct and you have something inside of you, then it stands to reason that I might be able to see something emerging from your paws. As your
Oh my
skin
god,
is the
here, I'll
first
do
layer
it.
of protection.
I'm taking a knife, cutting my finger, and showing that my blood has a little bit of black stuff in it.
By the guts. And they just... Well... Have you been experiencing any side effects?
Extreme hunger.
Yeah, that's one of them. How the fuck did you get out?
I walked out.
That's not supposed to happen.
I walked out.
Did something
hurt like
happen
a
to you
bitch.
beforehand outside of... And he'll just kind of wave a finger, giving like wave his hand in the direction of the wound.
I got cut in half, and then the entity stitched itself back together.
Normally, when
Me
something's
included?
cut in half with the entity's influence, it simply becomes a horrific creature, does not retain humanoid shape. Why did this happen?
It stitched me back
I don't
together.
care. Come along with me, and we will get the entire story from you, and see
He's
what's
not
going
allowed to
on,
come with me.
and probably keep you under observation. What?
He's not allowed to come with me.
Oh, why not? Come on.
That is my only stipulation. You can ask me any kind of questions, do anything you want, but that is not allowed to come in here.
I'm throwing a
So-
mind link card at him. Fine. I'll go away.
So that one is not allowed to go into the same room as you are. Quite frankly, no one here should be in the same room as you are. Come with me, please, and we'll get you into an observation chamber.
I mean, I'm perfectly safe, but sure.
Right.
If he's safe, he's safe.
I mean, Bella Nue looked me out. The head guys in Bella Nue looked me over and said I was perfectly safe. Sent me on a mission, in fact. I'll show them the document, like proof.
They'll take it, and they'll begin reading it. Okay, follow me along this way. I'll show you to the chamber which you may be residing in for a while.
Okay. Don't make it too long. I got stuff to do.
You follow him into an area, and then you can kind of, as you're walking by, see that there's like a lot of research type things happening, complete with people who probably shouldn't be researching things, doing things they probably shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. Off the books research. Shit that doesn't get talked about.
They open a very secure looking door and gesture for you to go inside.
Sure, I'll go inside.
You go inside, there is a singular chair in the center.
Sure, I'll go sit down.
Have a seat, the door is closed, and you hear various locking mechanisms. Out there in the lobby, the research person eventually returns and goes, okay, now you said you wanted to research what was happening with him. Over to
I was
Jodak,
curious.
unless you left.
I was curious about what's going on with him. I know what he can do. I just don't know if other things can do the same thing he does.
That's vague, but his stipulation was that you weren't allowed to be in the same room as he. Ah, you won't be. So come on.
Oh, can I come observe?
That's what I just said.
You have an observation room?
Yes.
I'm following along.
Anyone else coming along too, or...
I don't think anyone else came with me.
Don't know where Vashni or NPCs
No.
are. Okay.
We walk around outside.
Forget?
Well, he
I
kind of
doubt
sticks near
Trinket came
Vashni,
along.
unless
Yeah.
told to do otherwise. Okay. So Jodek, you follow the researcher, and I'll get to the rest of you guys here in a minute, so have some idea of what it is you want to be doing in town, and I'll get it taken care of whenever we get there. Okay. Jodek, you follow the researcher person, eventually you go into a little... a smaller room. It's kind of dark inside. You can see Kieran sitting in a chair.
Do I know if this is one-way glass or two-way glass?
It's not a glass. This is actually a projected illusion of the room of the other room.
This projected illusion. Okay.
Because we tried the glass, it worked until it didn't, and after things were cleaned up, we installed this instead.
Might I ask what happened?
Violence.
Something broke out. Something broke the glass.
Violence happened.
Oh, that's understandable. So how does this projection work? I'm assuming you have someone watching and they project it?
Basically, there's a magic
Onto the
eye in there,
surface?
and then it's putting the thingy here. And if we want to talk, we hit this button, and it's a magic mouth. We speak into it here, and then it'll copy it over there. And then vice versa. Very secure, very safe. Nobody else has experienced violence.
And how long ago did you install this setup?
They go
If you
over
say
there
no one else
and
has experienced violence, then you must have a time frame.
they
right?
go over and they press a button. Okay, now if you could begin to recount everything that happened inside the Forbidden Zone for us. Okay.
I'm gonna summarize it. And I summarize it.
So you were coated in some sort of a green thing.
I don't know what it was. I'm not a wizard.
But there was green thing. And then there was infection.
Infection was before green thing.
Yes, that you said that. Which led to assimilation, and now you.
Assimilation is a strong term. One of them wants to go back, the other doesn't.
Well, depending on exactly how that works, we might be able to make something of this. It warrants further experimentation. I have to send for the
Something
notes that
happened-
they acquired in Belanue capital.
Something happened to cause some sort of separation. For my affectionately nicknamed B and C, for lack of a better term, personalities of the parasite. B is the one that has all the power and wants to go home. C is the one holding the leash, making sure that he doesn't make me go home and get assimilated, as you call it. If it weren't for C, I would be dead.
And important facet, whenever you left the border of the Forbidden Lands on the northern side, you did experience great pain, but then you got back up. And then there were suddenly
Yes.
things wrong with your body that it went and wanted to fix, it seems.
Well, I was injured and extremely hungry for not eating for several days.
It's less
months.
of that, more of a... It doesn't matter. I don't need to explain it.
Sure. Shit changed. I was a vegetarian.
We need to investigate this green substance, and... from what we've seen, we will need some of your blood/goo in order to run proper tests and all that stuff. Someone will be along to acquire them shortly.
You can't take them away.
Oh, we can.
You can?
We can.
Well, if you say you can, you can.
Now, what are
No
your
one else
goals
can.
for actually coming here and doing this? Because it's not exactly a pleasant thing that you very possibly signed yourself up for.
Well, when push comes to shove and I'm ready to leave, it will be time to leave. I have other things to do that I have been chartered to do from Belanue capital itself. Number one. Number two, I want this thing out of me because I have a family life to live.
You seek to
If-
remove it.
If
Entirely.
that is what needs to happen. If I can't learn to control it and keep it under wraps to where when I get hungry, I want to destroy everything around me and eat it, then basically I want to keep the power if I can lose the side effects.
We will examine your inner workings, and we will tell you what we think we can manage. And if we can identify certain things, then maybe we'll share some information that you may or may not understand.
I'm decently smart.
Please sit there, someone will be along shortly. And then they cut off the communication on their end. And then they look toward Jodak. Okay, your friend's in terrible trouble.
Oh, how much trouble?
Well, quite frankly, he's been infected with something that normally is not supposed to get out of the area, and if it does, it'll cause very bad things, and, well, apparently he's had some very extreme side effects. Those are just going to get worse.
It seems fine right now.
That is what I intend to try to capitalize. If there is something currently insulating him from the destructive influence of the creature, and the creature itself from other creatures, as he has said, then perhaps we could locate what it was inside of him, and then apply it more. And then he could get his goo out, and maybe even poison the heart out there. We shall see.
Poison the heart? So the source of all of this?
Well, it works as basically a
things?
hive mind. If you can get something inside of it to kind of fuck up the inner workings, it might spread.
Ah, I see.
Kieran doesn't know that they can or can't hear him, so he's kind of talking, and when no one responds, he kind of waves his hands around like,
They
hello?
can hear you. What are you saying?
Oh. If it helps for information, I just remembered I have eaten a larger mass of things. Eaten is a strong term. No, it's the right term.
Yeah, that's just biomass for additional energy that's to be expected.
It wanted
Just
me
to
to
Joe
eat
Deck.
It wanted me to eat the brain of the creature, but I missed out on that opportunity, I think. I don't know how it works.
You're referring to the controller. At no point in time have I said, hey, go eat that thing's brain.
No, but it was kind of going, hey.
It was functioning as that, because, yeah, okay, I understand what you mean now. And I'm assuming that you summarized your encounter with the controller then, as well.
Yes.
Okay.
After saying I wanted the biomass, I summarized that battle.
Now, he says that you and your party's supposed to be heading into there to do something about something.
We are trying to eliminate the source of the worms. But pretty much eliminate the source. Get rid of it so the dwarves wouldn't have to worry about it.
The source of that
Essentially.
being, in this case, the individual who's getting things outside of the territory, right? Not the source
Yes.
itself. Okay.
Or we can eliminate it itself as well. We weren't given very strict instructions.
Well,
Either would work.
if your go stop the person, that makes sense, it's one thing. But if we can manage to figure out exactly what... If we can cause a breakdown of communication within the hive mind, we may very well strike a great blow to the actual source. So then, terrible bastards like that one who's getting it out of there won't even matter. We shall see.
Do you then utilize whatever's in him to create a batch of, I don't know, super soldiers? I don't know why you would want to, but it would help you, I don't know, search, explore the Forbidden Lands.
Yeah, that's kind of exactly why we don't, you know, let what's in there out.
Let's see.
Be glad this
Then-
isn't really a military installation, otherwise even Attica itself may fall.
Read the Attica itself. Is Attica super advanced? Don't they have things to combat this sort of thing?
Oh, they do.
They do.
But it's just power scaling, you understand. Anyway, we will work on your friend. He'll probably be here for a while. You may want to go and tell your other friends and get comfortable doing stuff.
Will do. Will do. I just want to send a mental message to Kieran. Hope you have a fun time. You should
get
know
to-
about all the experiments they're planning for you.
You realize I didn't do this without knowing that, right?
Yeah.
So get
What
the
if I
fuck
can't-
out of my head. Or I'm going to mentally scream to you every fucking second.
I'll stay quiet. I hope you are, to the receptionist lady. Hope you are successful in finding whatever you're intending to find.
Wasn't the receptionist, this is the actual person.
Right, it was a researcher. To them then.
Okay. Dave will give a nod
gonna
and
go-
then begin to do scientist mannerisms.
I'm gonna go try to find, Zashnir and Trinket and Dragnar?
Ragnar.
Ragnar.
Yes, Ragnar. I'm gonna go find them.
Okay.
Key them into whatever's happening with Kieran.
Well, James, I don't know if you're going to be appearing again this session.
That's fine.
Okay.
I resigned myself to my fate. There are certain things that this character has to have met.
I mean, in fairness, you took your Venom symbiote and said, hey guys, look at this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other people
I'm
are
sorry,
just
but
like,
that's
yeah,
the
we may
sm-
use this, but these are like, this is what we're looking for.
But this is the smart call. You don't just play with the Venom symbiote and think it's fine and think it's fun. That's bad. That's a bad idea.
Normally, yes,
You have a symbiote that gives you awesome powers. Who wouldn't want to just play with it?
but also that.
I have been playing it with it for a very long time now. Kind of tired of it. Kind of boring. May eat my
It's only
liver.
been a couple of months. You haven't
It
even.
may eat my liver.
It may.
It may. Fair enough.
If I even have a liver. I don't even know.
You did. Okay, Jodak, you
Oh.
go to find your companions who are either sitting somewhere or in the process of doing something. I know not which.
Oh, just to keep you up to date, Eric, I did take another level, so even if I lose my Warlock levels, I still have another class level.
Alright.
I have a totally different class level of things that I wouldn't lose.
Your other level
Ill-
was Illrigger, then
Illrigger.
your patron was still the same, so you would still lose those.
I would lose that? Oh, damn it.
You may not lose the martial things it gives you, because that's more of a training aspect. But additional abilities and powers like seals and all that stuff,
I mean, that's fine.
gone.
I could go from being an Illrigger with magic-y stuff to going fighter. That's fine. I could do that easy.
Okay.
You know, it seems like Kieran's gonna be locked up for a little while. Seems like they have a lot of experiments and things to get done. So
I'm
he
gonna
wants to get
step
rid
away
of
for a
his friends there. That's
Quick.
inside him.
Quick heads up, it seems like it's fireworks time in my city. So that's what all the pops and cracks and plops are.
You hear them?
Hell yeah.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Did any of you have anything you wanted to do while we, wait? It really seems like it's going to be a while.
It did say they were in need of help, correct?
That whom was in need of help?
The town. Danny.
No, the town's fine. It'd probably accept people if they want to play guard. But otherwise, this is one of those towns that has a kind of like a lot of things, and it's playing up its proximity to the bad place to attract some tourists. Like there.
Oh, then they should have better defenses against slugs. We can go check shops and see if they have any equipment we could use against these creatures. Since them being so close, maybe they know a little more than we do.
Maybe, but that's also what that research station's for. Actually, they probably do know a lot more than we do. We should go ask them. They're researching them right over there. As I gesture towards the building I just left.
Yes, but then we'll take them away from gaining more knowledge talking to them. They probably need to get on him as soon as possible.
Where you go?
In that case, we could always just go play mercenary for a while. Actually, there's lots of tourists here. I can go do my card reading thing, couldn't I?
Is there a like a court in this town, or town
A court?
city, like a town leader type of thing like we did last session?
This isn't a main town. This is more of like just a town. There may be the equivalency of like a mayor around. If that's what
I'm
you're
gonna
looking
go find him. Yeah.
for. Okay, so Vashnir is looking for the mayor's office. Jodek, you going along with?
Otherwise, I was going to go wander around town, see what's around.
Oh, you can go do that. I was gonna talk to the mayor and see what he knows, so I can send a letter back to my father.
Well, as you're going around town to try to find the mayor's like office building, whatever it is you want to call it, you see that there are various forms of entertainment here. Like, as weird as it sounds, the prospect of an explicitly dangerous area seems to have a certain appeal to it to people.
What are we looking at?
Well, you've got the ability to stand on the wall and like overlook it, the guards and like their stories of what's beyond and things like that they're offering to people to go and witness and listen to. They're turning it into a bit of a stage production in some of them. And outside of that, you have like your general fighting area. You have your mercenaries to go in there and protect the barrier from stuff, things like that.
Oh, you cut out a little bit. What would you say?
Where did it cut me off?
It's a general fighting area, then that's all I heard.
Yeah, you have your general fighting area, like just a fight pit for like entertainment purposes.
Gotcha. You said the first one was like an expedition type of thing?
It's less of an expedition and more of like supplementary guard duty somewhere exotic.
Gotcha.
Like, but one thing to note, they don't really have like, in the iconography you see around town, you see these huge black twisted monsters. these thing-like creatures and things like that. You don't really see a mind-controlled human variant that doesn't look like it spent a week in a creature shop. That makes sense?
It's just like a big. You said it's just like a big black creature.
Yeah, you see a few like not rendered, like painted images of these terribly large creatures that have appendages that just look wrong. Malformed
How large are we
creatures.
talking?
This one's just a painting, but there's a human for scale, and then this thing is towering over them over the rest of the painting. A good, like, if that's a 5-foot person, 40 feet into the air.
And you said that's where the guards are at? They're talking about it?
Yeah, you have them sharing, like, some stories of things that they've seen and heard and stuff like that.
I'm gonna go over there and join them in the conversation.
Alright.
These creatures. I'm gonna talk to the one that was talking about the creatures. Or one did he say he saw the creature exactly or just something like it?
Okay. We'll do it this way. You go over there toward where people are sharing the stories, and then I'll just do the story. And then you can hop in whenever you want.
Alright.
And then there we were, chasing after these group of infiltrators for there. Making sure that none of the rot escaped alongside them or anything like that. When one of them just keeled over. The friend stopped for a moment to try to talk with him, but then the original one just started spasming there for a moment. Once that stopped, they galled up, grabbed their friend, some inky blackness escaped all over their form. And then the two began to coalesce into one horrific monstrosity. As it acquired the additional biomass, it just began to contort them into various different shapes and forms. And then it...
But you're saying the creatures can form into one?
Yeah, that's how they normally do. Normally, if something infects one of them, they go over there and they just grab more and become a bigger and bigger creature.
Me and my party have been fighting against these things. We haven't, from what I remember, we haven't seen them create a being like that.
Where have you been fighting them? On the north
I'll
end?
I'll tell them where I've been. So I'm terrible with the names at the moment.
So you're saying that over in Diakov, they've got something infiltrating that works as like a mind taker over thing?
Yes, these slugs, little black creatures. I've seen them like when I've seen small ones getting smashed and they split into smaller ones. They haven't seen the small ones actually combine to a massive one, as you're saying.
Well, whatever's causing that needs to be stopped immediately. Normally they're not that level of intelligent. They just like to break and consume and don't really leave the area.
I just want to help out a little. We have actually seen a big ass biomass thing happen.
Well, you saw a blobby thing, but they started it.
We didn't know it was like.
It wasn't a black ooze, but it was a biomass thing.
It was
To help you out.
obtaining additional biomass by eating dwarves.
Not so much eating dwarves as using their bodies. But yeah.
You saw one start to form into what they might be describing.
Okay, gotcha.
That didn't happen that long ago, so I figured it was okay for me
It's
to
not
say
exactly something they're likely to forget. In fairness. Okay, continue, whatever you were saying.
It was the ones we've been fighting have been infecting people and turning them into, I guess you could say
But that,
not a mindless being.
if what you're saying is accurate, then that means that we've got a hole in our defenses, 1. And 2, someone's figured out a way to get them out. Normally, whenever they reach the barrier, they just are destroyed by the magics put down in an ages-long past.
But I've been going around to different cities and trying to rally them all together to fight the oncoming battle.
Well, the problem is they likely don't believe you. Things in there exist mainly as nightmarish fairy tales. But
We were able to trap a few of them before and bring it back.
well, I hope whatever's happening there is going well. It sounds as though you're too busy to think of joining the guard. Whatever it is you're doing, I hope it pans out well.
The acid we have has been working on them. Fire. Did lightning work on it too? Or was it just acid?
Nah, lightning makes them fast.
Fire makes them sweat more.
Yeah, I remember that. Lightning and fire doesn't work against them. This acid does. I'll like pull out my vial and show them.
Acid works pretty well. Necrosis works pretty well.
That's
Sonic
what it
makes a
was.
mess. Don't do that ever. Poison wax.
Back to more,
Basically anything that
energies.
drains the life from it. What'd you say?
Have you tried the more radiant energies against them?
That one's a mixed bag. That one'll
Mixed bag house.
That one'll stun him, but it normally won't kill him. And
You don't get any
on
stronger.
rare
do they?
times, well, that's what I was getting to. On rare times, they'll find something that's been corrupted that is a bit more ancient, and that'll activate something within them that's nasty to see.
Have you seen this?
I've not seen it personally, no. The squad that did only had one person come back. He claimed it glowed blue afterward, and then his squad was gone.
And that's all they remember is to see glowing blue.
Basically.
How do you survive?
According to him, whenever one of his friends was hit, it must have knocked him behind a rock or something. And then it just left after killing everyone else. I guess it just forgot about him.
Oh jeez, doesn't sound good.
Yeah, no, so avoid that one if you can. Just in case. Also avoid the big ones. Because they'll do the same thing without being all fucking cyan.
Be on the lookout. Thank you. I'm gonna jot that information down and on a letter and send it to my father.
Cyan equal bad.
Yep.
Understood.
I'll send it to the group as well.
If any of the forbidden things start glowing cyan, it's real bad. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, that's good information to have, in fairness.
It's like the carrot as
so-
well.
Oh yeah.
Mental link powers, go!
The thing in mine. I don't remember. Did it glow? Did it glow cyan? Or
It did.
Did it glow green? Yeah, I thought so.
You were hit with the green stuff. Actually, you fell down into the pit, and
it was
then
cyany blue stuff.
you picked up a rock that then activated a cyan whatever after I think you tried to cut something off of you. Yeah, you tried to cut some tendril of something off of you, and then the cyan went through it. It also happened to Saltmire, but he's dead now.
And when I got cut in half, the tendrils had cyane bits on them. Huh.
Colors.
I don't know any of this, do I? Or did he just say that and it's clicking in my head now?
I'm pretty sure he just sent that because he's like, I'm gonna set up a mind link with this person, then they walked away.
Oh. Huh. Ding! Oh. Oh no.
It means something. What does it mean? I don't know.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah? Why
Not
do you sound worried?
Not you.
I could hear you thinking. The truth, I could hear
I'm
you.
not thinking, I'm talking.
Then you're
You have to think to talk.
you hear over the intercom. Yes.
I just... Something just clicked in my mind. I may have summarized it a bit too much. The entity...
The entity?
I fell in some stuff that when I cut it, it glowed blue. Or maybe cyan works better?
So you happened upon an ancient variant. Fun. That
When I got
actually
cut
might
in
match up.
half, when I got cut in half, the tendrils that were trying to put me back together also glowed blue at the tips.
We will note that and precautions shall be implemented.
Okay. Like I said, I'm perfectly fine.
No, you're
hungry.
not.
Well, I mean, I have my faculties under control, so long as I'm not hungry. And I'm kind of hungry. Can I get some food?
While you are being experimented upon, they are taking all the precautions they can and feeding you as much as you want. So I don't really want to have to every time.
I know. That was literally just me joking.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that information got passed along to the people who may need it. Thank you. Sorry. I'm done now.
You are
Bye-bye.
being taken care of. Whenever they came to get the sample, they came with, I'll be real here, a bit of an overlarge syringe.
Yeah.
And then they put it in basically it doesn't matter if this breaks container.
I see.
So they put the stuff in a thing and a thing. Because fuck you.
I see. I see. Well, that's gonna freak out a lot on them when they get it open to look at it. So I hope they're ready. Anyway, I'm done now. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. Over to the other two. What is it that you're doing now?
I think I'm gonna go check out the fight pit.
Alright. You head over to the fight pit. Go on, Jodek.
Because I don't want to be left alone.
Okay. You could grab Trinket or Ragnar and stand somewhere if you really wanted to.
I'm just going along with them
Oh.
because I don't want to be by myself, and Trinkas want to follow him. And Ragnar, that's weird.
Okay. You head over to the fight pit. There is a fight going on. There's no, like, extra gimmick happening. It just looks like either some off-duty guards or adventurers just breaking into small teams and having a go at each other. People are cheering around the sides.
Is there like any other anybody out there, like dictating how everything goes? A coordinator.
You have
What
an
I'm looking
announcer
for.
that's trying way too hard. For the actual, like, coordination of it, what exactly are you looking for?
Is there like somebody's like a sign up sheet? I'd register.
Yeah, if you go by there, there is a sign that basically says "Wanna fight?" and then like a little sign up thing.
See what the rewards are. How the rewards are, or if there's a reward.
Payment is going to be $20 a fight each participant, plus additional from bets.
What are the rules?
Basic rules are: don't kill your opponent.
That's it?
Don't kill your opponent. Don't lead them in such a way that they cannot continue to fight another day. So basically no breaking limbs, no things like that.
Don't maim and kill.
Get it.
It's
You
not a
guys
fight.
wanna... You guys wanna join in? Is there teams like it? 1v1s, 2v2s? How big can a team be?
The most popular one's a 2v2.
Gotcha.
It does go higher, and it obviously has 1v1s. They're not currently having like a proper tournament, but they do have little exhibition matches if people want to join in and try to make a name for themselves in the glorious fight pit.
Are there any obvious restrictions against magic?
No.
Or the magical type?
Nope.
Or people's equipment?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Barnabas is still around, right?
Yeah, there's a fucking pterodactyl.
I don't want him around me. I want to be kind of like a surprise.
Okay.
I'm flying above.
Now, if you bring a pterodactyl into the fight pit randomly, someone will probably shoot it to death with arrows before it gets to do anything, so please, maybe make sure the coordinators are aware of that.
I'll let them know,
Okay.
but not my opponents.
That's fine.
Throw down a little bit.
Small little fight to relieve stress. Limber up the limbs.
Trinket will pipe
Sure.
Sounds
up.
like you're
why not?
down to me.
I'd personally rather not. Ragnar and I'll take some seats and cheer you on.
Alright. And feel free to look around as well. If you see any equipment or anything you want, just let me know.
Probably want to have some fair food, or like stand food. Because stand food is special.
Alright, I'll throw... Where's my gold? I'm thinking, damn it.
You were just in Kinklegrad. All your prices are out the fucking window.
Yeah, I just loaded the wrong thing.
Yeah.
That's how much gold I had left. How much is the food here too, by the way? We didn't get to check.
Like, the things that are meant for like an entire group of 4 go for like a gold.
Okay, I'll toss him I'll give him 10 gold. That should be good.
Probably won't use all this, but we'll get you back whatever else is left afterward. You guys want anything whenever you get off?
Yeah, just use the money for that.
Alright. Come on, let's go find a seat. And
Am I placing a bet for us?
I can probably do that, yeah.
I'm just going to hand them 6 gold. It's about half what I have currently.
6 gold? Oh.
Yeah.
That's half what you have? Oh, I didn't mean to use that much of your money, man. Damn. Should have told me that.
It's fine. It's whatever. Yeah. This
Wait,
is
I
a
did send the
great
litter.
way to
I
earn
did-
some gold. So
I did send a letter to my father to shoot me some more money too.
Your bags and
That's
some items.
adorable. You have a gold.
You gave your family all of your gold.
And you wasted it on a fucking magic carpet.
Vashnir, if you want us to
Useful.
put a bet on you guys, it's not like a big tournament thing at the moment, but we can probably put down whatever you want. I don't see you guys losing.
You never know. There's a chance.
Yeah, there's a chance, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah, I'll give him 100 gold to bet on us.
Alright.
Don't do it all at once to make it suspicious. Do it, I think, what, you can do it every round or so?
Okay.
Or how does it go?
They'll probably have you do like 3 rounds, each one against a different opponent, then whoever's won the most at the end of that will probably fight each other.
Gotcha.
Kind of
So
like a
they-
mock tournament.
So then 33 a round, and then I guess someone will eat the last gold.
Sounds good.
Alright. So, you go over to the people that are signing people up for fighting. They look up and you see a sudden look of detestment just flicker through their eyes for a solitary moment. And then they go from looking bored and unenergetic to, "Hello there, combatants. Would you like to sign yourselves up to participate in a fight in our glorious fighting pit?"
I would.
"Very well. Is it just you or you and your friend there?"
My friend here. Are these people the ones I have to let know about my...
It probably wouldn't hurt.
You have a little pets.
Yes, I have a pet, so to say.
That thing
Don't
you
be
came
alarmed
into
when it
town
shows.
with,
Yes.
it kind of made the news kind of made its way here.
Ah, understood.
Very well.
Just don't want the people to be alarmed and shoot him down. If he makes an appearance.
So non-lethal on the thing as well. That's understood. So then you two for a fighting thing. Matches.
Yes.
You two seem to be relatively competent fighters, so you're going to have to go to a bit of a higher tier bracket, if that makes sense.
Understood.
What an insight, this man.
Okay.
Let's see. You said something about the test bit. I've been thinking, what sort of question can I ask that would give me an answer for the test bit? So does he look the test of a race or hair, or is it something else? It's just us showing up.
The look of "oh god" was just, and now I'm not allowed to sit here quietly. I have to put on this fucking diatribe. Awesome.
Ah, okay. Okay.
And since you're at it, you can tell that the thing that they're talking about, basically, because your characters live in a world where people level up, the concept of being a level X character has to exist in some format. So then they can't toss some level 6s at a level 1 and expect it to be at all a thing.
Barbarian, rage.
Even then.
Zealot, barbarian, rage.
Well, that'd be level 3.
Yeah, you're right. That sounds fair enough.
So we'll find some relatively equivalent things. They're significantly more rare than the normal people, but... we'll see. If there's no further ado, if you will follow my compatriot here, they will lead you into the staging area beforehand. It's also the medical area afterward. So don't be too alarmed. Our healers are pretty good at what they do.
Is there any reason why we should be alarmed?
Well, sometimes they get a little bit excited and people go down there with some pretty grisly injuries. That's about it.
That's about it? Then we shouldn't have a problem.
And then you both head down into that. Let me look at what time it is. Alright, still fine. I have a time limit today.
Make up things to do. You still 10 minutes.
Okay. You guys head down there into the staging area. You see a bunch of people just kind of milling about. Some of them look like the hardened adventurer type. Other ones that look like they're just futzing around, drunk with a few friends.
If anyone looks at me, I'm just going to give them a short little wave.
Define looks like you.
Glances in my direction. In a non-hostile way.
Or looks at you, not looks like you.
Looks at me.
Okay.
Yes.
There's not like a real hostility down here. People are just like... You get the idea that it's like... Fighting's fun. This is a fun thing. It's the general attitude down here. Okay. Alrighty then. First round is up. You're both collected, brought to one end of the arena. At the other side, you see an elf and a dwarf. And the announcer...
Does he look like he recognizes me?
No.
Okay.
Fighting arena, pretty large. It's probably, well, it's not, it's pretty large, but it's not as large as it could be. It's a circular diameter, but the diameter is probably only about 40 feet. So basically everywhere is within one movement of everywhere.
Is it just me, or do these two make a odd pairing? I thought dwarves didn't like elves. I'm saying the Vashnir.
Maybe they made up differences.
Yeah, that
Maybe.
little thing really isn't as strong in this setting as others.
I wasn't sure,
Yeah.
so I thought I might well mention it a little bit.
Should have had you guys make a team name. I'm stupid. Oh well.
The dynamic duo. The thunderous twin. That's not.
It
That's
didn't
triplet.
happen, so it doesn't happen. It's fine. Alright. On to the first round of our exhibition match. Group 1 versus Group A. Without further ado, let's get this started. I need you to roll initiative.
Which is one of your bay?
That's an excellent question, isn't it?
Wait, what's up?
Which one's Group 1, which one's Group A?
We'll be A.
You actually
One.
got it, because I organized the two parties into Group 1 and Group A, and your guys just happened to be Group A.
I got an 18.
I'm just amazed that you managed to get that.
I have a 23.
Wow. Fuck. Okay. I should bring up my fucking notepad. That's not a notepad. That's not a notepad at all. So I can actually keep track of shit. And then I need to grab this, because this actually has stats in it, and I wasn't really prepared because I'm just a bad DM. And I'm lazy as fuck. And I'm more than a little going off the seat of my pants here, so my mind is elsewhere.
That's the last thing about
A, B,
putting
C,
everything together
D.
all of a sudden.
There. Okay, so let me just 25, 20. Yeah, this seems right. $25 to 20 was what? Who goes
Jodak.
where? Jodak at
Sherdak is
23.
23.
23. Okay.
And then Vashnir was 18.
Okie dokie. Because they rolled a natural 20 and an 18 respectively. Which was impressive.
Ah,
Oh, that's it.
Okay, so kicked us off at 7,000 miles per hour. Sounds about right. First at the top of the round is the elf, and they will begin to cast a spell. And the dwarf will begin to shift and change, becoming large, scaled. Bipedal. One end a tail, the other end a large maw filled with gaping teeth. A large gaping maw filled with teeth. And they'll let us roar. And then the elf will very quickly hide behind the T-Rex. Over to Jodak.
He's a T-Rex.
Ha!
He just had to. The elf is hidden. Can I see the elf?
You can
Getting
see him,
warned about
but
that.
he's
Get
hiding behind his friend. So you're kind of likely to hit the T-Rex than the other guy.
I'm going to try to avoid wounds, so I'm throwing second cards at them.
Alright.
There's second card at the elf.
They have cover from T-Rex, but it's not total cover, so you don't have disadvantage. There's nothing granting you advantage, so I do not believe you can probably sneak attack off, sadly.
I could bonus action aim, but nah. It's 24 hit?
24 will absolutely hit.
You never know. Could have been a.
You
It's
know,
only
they have
5 something.
20 passive AC, and then they shield.
Roll a 1 for my damage stat. That's 5 psychic.
5 psychic damage.
Yep.
Understood.
Bonus action, throwing another
Alright.
little card. Don't throw at the elf. Yeah, I'll continue throwing it at the elf. Does a 17 hit?
17 will hit.
It does hit. It's not a crit. No. Lower damage die. This does 8 psychic damage.
Understood.
It's seeing the T-Rex. I'm gonna back away from it.
As if that matters.
Could be helpful.
Alright. Okie dokie. And for Jodak's turn, over to Dwarf / T-Rex's turn. Okay. T-Rex real dumb? That's fine. I understand hostility. It's not a T-Rex. I am hostile. So, run forward. Vashnir's in front. Going to get munched. Munch is a that much. Okay. That is a 22.
Hits.
Alrighty then. And that is a lot of damage. This one. Loop shouldn't be on. Weird. Owie. +7. 35 piercing damage.
Oh.
You are now grappled. And then here comes the tail on Jodak. That's a natural 19, and you've got nothing to stop that.
That doesn't hit. Actual Death Shield.
A natural 19, so it's a 29.
I can't stop that.
Tail damage incoming. Not that bad.
Can I
What?
my ring?
Say again?
I said I forgot about my ring.
Don't know what ring that is.
Shield ring. Forgot about it.
Darn. Next time. Jodak, that's 13 bludgeoning damage as you get whacked with a tail.
13 bludgeoning damage? Yep.
You know, in the randomly assigned combatant thing, you kind of got the one I thought might take it all the way to the end. So that's fine. And now we're at Vashnir. You're in a T-Rex mouth. You are technically restrained right now, but that doesn't really mean anything.
I'm gonna whistle now.
Okay, that's free.
And my arm's free.
You're not... No, you are restrained, but you can still attack while you're restrained, because that's a weird thing that the rules say you can do. It just has disadvantage.
Yeah.
Gonna whack him with my glaive.
Alright. Roll 2 hit to make sure that you can actually, you know, get the strength up and do the things necessary to hit him.
What's up? Oh yeah, you wanna get a strength bonus? Is it?
Well, no, you still need to roll to hit, even though it's going to be difficult to miss. It's more of a getting the strength up and momentum and actually dealing damage with the hit.
Okay. Disadvantage you take to lower the T, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's gonna be 18.
18 will hit. AC 13 on the fucking T-Rex.
Gotcha. D10.
You can probably get away with Great Weapon Master.
Oh, no, I was supposed to call it before I hit it then.
Yeah.
Well, that would just going back down to 13, wouldn't it?
Well, you can't get it on that one, but the next ones you can.
Yeah.
Just remember to call it beforehand.
D10. That'd be 10. D10. It's gonna be 9 damage.
Ow, my scaly
Heck.
hide.
Great Weapon Master on this one.
Alright. Double whack.
That's going to be a 15.
Yeah.
10. Okay, that's 10. It's going to be 18 damage.
18 damage. Owie. If only this wasn't all free health, you might actually be doing something. Probably more
This wasn't
brutal.
Action surge.
Alright. May wanna. That's fine. Jodek, you know how casters work?
I know how casters work.
Understood.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use Great Weapon Master. And does this stay?
Double whack. Just go ahead and roll buff attacks.
And
at the same time.
Unwavering. And then Unwavering Mark.
I don't know what that means. What does that do?
Any creature with a melee weapon, mark creature to the end of your next turn, or if you incapacitate or die.
That's the thing that basically
Or
makes
if
it
I-
where if they attack somebody else, you get something off on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so long as you know what it does. Whack him twice. Go ahead and tell me what both of the to hits are, and then just roll all of your damage.
Okay, well I gotta roll 4 times.
Yeah.
Get a 15 and a 13.
They both connect.
I just had where's my D? That's D10. Gotta learn these. Learn how these look. I just had another D10. Where's my other D10?
D10s are the fat diamond things.
It's 19. The other one is 21.
19 plus 21 damage equals
30?
40.
40? Oh.
add that onto the damage already done. Owie. Understood.
That's the end of my
would be
turn.
9 plus
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Concentration's already up on that. You're hitting me with shit. Jodek will A. 14 hits you? I don't think so.
No, wait, that's not.
A fire bolt goes right past you and collides into the wall, and then they stand there and feel like an idiot. Now it's on you.
Now it's on me.
Hurt him. Hurt him lots.
Oh, if he's in if he's in
wanna-
5 feet of the T-Rex, the T-Rex has disadvantage on him.
I'll keep that in mind for the T-Rex.
How far am I away from everything? I kind of backed up.
Basically everything is 35-ish feet away.
35 feet sweet. Drop a seal on that wizard
Fung.
because
Fuck him.
no. Yeah. I don't know. Can I run up to him without running into the T-Rex?
Probably not, but its mouth is currently occupied, so the worst it can do is hit you with a can. T-Rex is kind of big and in the way.
I just want to run up and stab the T-Rex in my S-Stalk.
Stabbing the T-Rex.
Stabbing the T-Rex.
Okay.
Why? Stab the
why
guy
not?
concentrating on polymorph.
It's fine. I
Because I can't
clarified.
stab him.
Has
Oh.
Artemis showed up yet?
Alright, spell things work.
Undertale.
Oh, yeah. Ah,
Why did he think? Why do you think he said that? Come on!
I don't know. He said
Jesus,
polymorph like 4 times. I was still thinking it was wild shape.
you're a dumbass.
Whatever.
Stabbing the T-Rex, final chance confirmation.
I already said I was gonna stab the T-Rex, so I'm stabbing the T-Rex.
Very well, stab the meat.
I'm not gonna change my mind.
Ah!
There's a 19.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
so
AC
13 AC.
Goddamn 30.
It takes 12 piercing and 6 necrotic. So 18
Owie.
damage total.
Owie,
I
that
get
hurts a
10 health
lot.
back.
You bloodied my T-Rex. I have to make a new one. That the end of your turn?
I already used my bonus action, my action. I can't get around the T-Rex, can I?
Nah. Well, you can walk around it, but it might provoke an attack of opportunity. That said, its mouth is currently occupied.
Said its mouth is currently occupied.
Yeah, I'm beating the shit out of it.
Don't
Can
worry,
I walk
guys. I
through
got
its
it.
space, because I'm technically a small creature. Can I just walk through its space?
Yeah, you can get
Past
there,
it.
but in order to walk past it toward the wizard, it still gets an attack of opportunity because that's how that goes unless something else burns its reaction.
This is fine. I will do it
Technically, I
anyway.
could smack it again, right?
Do you have Sentinel?
Do I have to?
I don't know if you have something that lets you smack something if it makes an attack on your friends.
The thing he just used.
No, I just have pull on
No.
master. That's what it is.
That's just something that comes within your range, so you technically could have whacked the T-Rex whenever it came to get you. Remember it for next time. Okay, so are you making a run toward the wizard?
Yep.
Okay. T-Rex is going to receive an attack of opportunity on you, but because of the marky thing, it has disadvantage, but it also has a +10 to hit, so I don't know if that matters. That's a 22.
That definitely hits. Actually, 22. I can shield it, and it won't hit.
Look at you.
So I'm gonna do that.
The tail comes
And
down to
here-
womp you, and then you just go, no!
And here's where the wizard casts counterspell.
Now.
That's till the beginning of my next turn or end of my next turn. Never mind, doesn't matter.
Okie dokie. Over to Dwarf / T-Rex. It's gonna bite you a little bit more.
That AC is until
Shield.
the start of your next turn.
Well, I wouldn't
Thank
call
you.
shield until after you know what I roll.
Oh, I thought you had to call it before.
No.
Okay.
It's okay. For me bite, it's only a 17 somehow.
That misses.
Yeah. The thing inside of its mouth, it
Five between
manages to
its
miss.
teeth.
Your fucking armor plating just can't get through it. You know what? Fuck this guy. Hey, Jodak, will a 20 total hit you?
Have a shield? No.
Alright. So, Vashnir, you go flying out of the T-Rex's mouth as it flings you toward your friend. You bounce off your friend, strangely, due to a magical barrier, and go careening face first into the ground. You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
He is
Hi.
bloodied.
You alright there?
In the ground. Mm-hmm.
He just said he was bloodied, though.
Let me give me like a thumbs up my face in the dirt.
And now it's Vashnir's turn. Now
Am
on the
I
positive
technically,
side,
like-
once you scrape the blood and sand from out of you and stand up, taking half your movement if you do so, you're significantly closer to the wizard than you were before.
Is Bartimus here yet?
Bartimus, you get the feeling, is just outside the arena. It's waiting for, like, a... Give me order.
I said it whistled.
Yeah, you whistle, but what's the order?
Oh.
Whistles get the fuck over
Heck.
here.
Oh. Attack the wizard.
Attack the wizard. Okay. So you get up, look around, lock eyes at the wizard, and then a pterodactyl swoops down from above and attacks the wizard. See what that does. Yeah, that'll fucking hit.
Can you grapple him?
I don't believe that it can as an attack.
Gotcha.
I also don't have a pterodactyl stat sheet up at the moment.
Want me to
I was
pull
gonna
it
tell
up?
him to bring him to me.
So I'm
I
just
got
gonna.
nothing better to do. You want me to pull it up?
Nah, I'll make up something else.
All right, fair enough.
All right, so that's nice slashy damage as you go over there and the wizard's being raked with the pterodactyl claws. So that brings their health to that much damage. And now I get to see if they maintain their concentration. Which they do. They're fucking pro at that. And it's still your turn, Vesh.
How far away is the wizard?
About, 15 feet.
I'm gonna move up 5 feet.
Dink.
Bonus action, second wind. Here's my D10. Oh. 9 plus 6. Where's my health at? There it is. It's 15 health back. Hello?
Hi.
Okay, you're quiet.
Just waiting for you to do the math.
Waiting on you.
Oh, I got 15 health back. And 10 feet. Time for the whip.
Not to weep. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, then the whip.
I can't use Great Weapon Master with that, I don't think, or no,
Yeah.
I can't.
Not on that one.
But I'm gonna use Shackle.
Alright. Is that what you're calling to activate the ensnaring strike?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. That's a strength save, I believe.
I think so.
Okay. Did I tell you an item, DC?
If you did, I don't believe it's saved. Because I don't
Okay.
see it in the notes.
Then let's make it somewhat impressive, but not all that great, so let's say 13.
Okay, I'm gonna add that in the notes.
That, on top of how many uses it has, should be fine. So,
It was... Did we say 3 uses, or was it 5?
I don't remember.
I put 3. That's in the notes. It's 3 times.
I just give things and then I forget what I've given you so that whenever you use it, I'm surprised and happy. So that's a strength save. Roll whip damage. Oh no.
Okay,
And then pull up the spell for ensnaring strike to see if that's when that does damage. Because they just failed their save.
okay. D4 plus 3.
Got a 3 on that strength save. That's not enough.
That's 7 damage.
And they're
Concentration save.
ensnared.
19 on the con save, 3 on the strength save.
Following a wizard standard thing.
On a con save?
Oh my God.
If he has Warcaster, yeah.
He doesn't though.
But he should.
I didn't want to be that mean.
Okay, you said ensnaring strike?
Yeah. I don't know when the damage happens on that move. Is it on their turn or on yours?
Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a withering mass of thorny vines appears. When of attack, target must succeed a strength save or be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends.
They take.
While restrained by the spell, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns.
Start of its turn.
Creature restrained by the vines. Creature restrained by the vines, or one that can touch, can use its action to make a strength check against your DC.
Start of its turn. Understood. And it's restrained, right?
Mm-hmm.
That makes things harder on me.
You can still be attacked and still be restrained, right?
Yeah, you can attack while restrained. You can still be.
I'm saying,
you
like-
can still be attacked while restrained. Yeah, you can do that. And that was just one attack for you. So you're gonna hit him in the fucking head with a glaive now that he's restrained and you have advantage.
Yep.
Understood.
Great weapon.
Yeah, I think he just said Great Weapon Master as well.
He did.
Oh,
Failure fucking
shit.
con save. And stop having a T-Rex is what this means.
Also, I just want to state, Thaddeus, remember Dark Souls 2? Everything Eric and I always said. And everything that every Dark Souls 2 boss did. Kill
Does a
the
15 hit?
caster
15 would hit,
In those cases,
but I'm
I was the
afraid of
caster.
that thing heading toward me, so I'm going to activate shield.
He's like, oh no, 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 no!
That brings the AC up to 18, and the attack misses. Now it's their turn. This is a really bad set of circumstances I find myself in. I must maintain concentration. He'll probably come over and save me, right? Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, 15 minutes.
Third level chromatic orb.
Oh shit.
Oh, but
Add
Me?
Vashnir, because he's holding me.
oh wait, shit! I don't have my shield on me.
I have disadvantage because I'm restrained. That's a natural one. It hits the T-Rex. 5d8 worth of damage. Owie! Why have you betrayed me?
Oh.
Well, you see some look of hope begin to die in their eyes. Over to Jodek. Oh yeah, you get a roll a d6 and deal that much damage. We just talked about this and immediately forgot.
Takes 4 damage.
And the T-Rex becomes a dwarf.
How's he looking? Yeah, with a chromatic orb.
Well, because we forget and we can't have the order of operations changed to hit him with that. Otherwise, that'd be a big blow. Sorry.
It's okay.
Alright. Over to Jodek. There's a dwarf now. Look at that. It has a seal on it. For some reason. No, he doesn't. The elf does.
The elf does.
He could have popped that.
I could have popped that.
Oh, the dwarf
why
doesn't
did
have
I
a mark
pop
on
that?
him.
Well, he has an unwavering
One
mark.
of my marks.
He basically just puts bombs on people.
Where is the dwarf in relation to us?
1 T-Rex distance away from you.
So 10-ish feet.
Yeah.
Noted. And this elf is right in front of me.
Fuck
I'll
him
be honest. I kind of want to stab the elf.
Do whatever you will.
So bonus action, I'll throw a seal on the dwarf.
Sharing is caring.
up.
You get a seal, and you get a.
You're
I
not
wish I
Oprah.
could give back. Stop stabbing the.
You're not giving out fun things. You're giving out pain. You're not Oprah.
You're gonna go over and now
It could be
stab the
fun.
restrained elf.
I was
I think he's a
stabbed or
little more than
restrained
10 feet
out.
away from us because I
You
walked
have
up 5 more
advantage
feet.
because he's restrained.
Exactly. That means I get sneak attack.
Oh, God.
Throw this. You said he had 18 AC? I have an 18.
Well,
Does
not at
this
the
hit him?
moment. But 18 means that I can't now pop a shield.
Actually,
You popped shield earlier.
yeah, he popped shield, so he still keeps shield
Well, no,
until the start of his next turn.
he had his turn. He threw an orb.
Oh,
T-Rex.
yeah, you're right.
Now Jodek's going over and stabbing him, but 18 is above my ability to shield. So instead, I will hellishly rebuke thee and then very possibly die.
In response to taking damage, fuck you!
No,
You
I
have Hellish
wasn't
Rebuke
going
memorized, James?
Hellish Rebuke is...
How many D
Fuck.
whatever per...
It's D10s, and I can pull it up really fast. Fucking... I had it memorized, but then you had to ask, my brain deleted the info, as is the normal.
Hellish Rebuke is at base 2d10 and 1 extra d10 per thing. Let's bump it up that third because fuck this guy. Make your deck save.
I'm popping the seal on him.
That's fine.
Deck save. I have a 23.
That'll pass. You take half
So,
of
half.
Do I get something that
14, 17,
More all of it?
27 divided by 2, rounded down equals 16 fire
You're not
damage.
high enough to have evasion. Yeah, what are you talking about?
No, I don't. So a 16, you say?
Yep.
Lower down to 6. Noted. Because I get 10 HP back from stabbing something with my S-Dock.
Bless you.
It's not really lowered down, but basically.
So the 18, that's 9 piercing plus half of 9 is 4 rounded down. If I round up, it's 5.
What?
I didn't. Damage for stabbing him.
Why are you making half of something?
I take it does half necrotic as well.
Do you heal half?
No,
Yes.
I heal half.
Yes,
no,
you
I
heal half
half
the necrotic damage.
damage as well.
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
deal an extra half to it. It does a d4 and then
Oh.
half of that goes to you. Minimum one.
Right.
Yeah. It does standard S-Stock damage, which is rapier damage, which is
D8.
D8, and then
That's
D4
why I had an
necrotic.
extra D4 as damage here.
And then normally it will heal you a hit point, except on the rare occasions where it heals you 2 hit points.
Yeah.
Let me roll that D4, so I'm actually doing this correctly. That's 2. Half of that is 1, 2 necrotic damage. I heal back 1.
Yes.
Oh, that got even 40. Okay. For
How
some
much?
reason, my damage changed to 2. I haven't done sneak attack yet.
You have not.
Sneak attack is 2d6. That's 8 sneak attack damage. I did a seal.
That's another 2d6.
That's 11 necrotic damage, and I get 4 more health back. Apparently.
That's just 2.
Nope.
No,
Yes, 2, because of seal. Or
you
the 2
don't.
per dice rolled. It's 2 per
don't-
dice rolled.
Yeah, but you don't heal from the necrotic damage dealt by a seal. You only heal from the necrotic damage dealt by your sword.
No,
No,
popping the seal
With the
also heals
seals,
Does
yeah,
it?
the seal when you
okay.
use it, you get 2 health back for dice roll.
Ah.
So that's
Okay,
4.
that's fine. I didn't know that part of it. Never mind.
you. Yeah, no, he is set to heal himself a lot.
Good.
That is kind of my thing then. So,
Made the
what
rogue
the total
immortal.
damage
Good
for
on you.
this?
Yes, he would like the total damage.
I'm not keeping track
13
of these,
necrotic.
Mitchell.
13 necrotic,
Don't sort
9
it out into
piercing.
types. Just please tell me the final number.
21,
21,
22.
22.
11,
Did
8.
I forget sneak attack? Nope, I forgot 8. 30.
Yeah.
Find anything else?
Yeah. Nope, that's it.
All right.
Let's say that did not sound right to me.
Movement,
'Cause you had
I'm
11.
moving towards the dwarf.
Why would you do that? Wait for him to come to me. I can whack him.
I'll stop moving towards the dwarf. Just know I'm eyeing him.
All right.
How's the elf looking?
The elf is looking like they have about 10 HP left. Now it's the dwarf's turn. They're going to let loose a guttural roar, and pull out 2 daggers.
Son of a bitch.
And then run forward toward
Here
Jodak.
he comes with my original whack him.
I'm going to guttural roar, and then I'm going to pull out the wimpiest fucking weapon.
Glad I'm
Comes
not
with
the
my
one
reach.
who
I'm
knows
whacking the
that.
shit out of him.
Alright. Roll to hit. You'll probably hit.
Great weapon master.
Understood.
Question.
Yeah.
That mark that he put on the T-Rex, does it still carry over to the dwarf?
Yeah, and he can pop it at any point in time.
No, not the seal. I'm talking about the mark that.
Well, he
Medina
attacked somebody
threw.
else. It works differently. I don't know quite how it works.
Yeah, they hit him with a melee attack. But they can only hit him with the actual damage of the unwavering mark if they do damage to the other person.
I wasn't worried about that aspect. I was worried about the dwarf dealing or trying to hit someone other than you, because you said they had disadvantage.
No,
when they
as
tried to hit
long as they don't
someone
hit
else.
me, they have advantage.
Yeah. So
Within
that still
5
carries
feet.
over from the T-Rex, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If he still has the mark on him, yes. Okay, that's 19.
19 will hit.
Sorry, I like knowing how rules work. Also, I had 5 minutes before I had them.
I'm aware. Just in case, because this is probably going to go a little bit. They're probably not going to have their other rounds. They basically stumbled into the final round first. Everybody else is, we have to get these guys. They're going to be fine.
29 damage.
Effectively, you're going to be here doing science stuff for
Oh no,
A hot
that's my bad. That is 19
That's
damage.
19 damage.
9, stand up.
Okay,
Go lay down. Go lay down.
you've ran into a barbarian. 19 reduced to 9.
Alright.
Now, if he attacks Jodak, does he still have disadvantage since you went off and attacked
Yeah.
somebody else?
No, I have to put the unwavering mark on somebody else.
Okay, so it's as long as they're marked with it, not if they. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're still going to attempt to attack Jodak because they don't understand your shit. But they're about to. And find that they don't have advantage, even when attacking recklessly. 18, Jodak?
That beats it.
Before.
I'll let it hit.
What?
So I'll let it hit.
You take 6 damage.
Oh no, 6 damage.
I know that is bad.
Okay, now I can use my unwavering mark on him.
Oh no. We've already burnt your reaction for this one. But next turn, which is yours,
Yeah, it's on my turn, yeah.
and is right now. The elf is still restrained. I'm assuming you're just kind of dropping the weapon, letting him exist in Painland.
The
Because his next turn he takes another thing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the only thing I want to say real quick is I'm going to be, over the course of the time I'm in here doing sciencey stuff, I want them to try to teach me how to better understand.
And the end goal of what they're doing is find out a way to get this thing separated from you. But not yet, right? Because you still
Yes,
have use of its
this-
power.
Yes.
Understood.
Mainly I want the side effect to go away.
They'll try.
Yeah. That's the real true goal, is to keep the power but lose the side effect.
That's what you want. It may not be what you...
Yeah. If I can't get that until this, if they figure out that, yeah, you can get rid of it, I'm going to go, okay, I'll be back. We'll get rid of it when my job is done.
Okay.
And then that'll be character retired.
So, that's Dwarf's turn. Vashnir, on you.
Gonna whack him.
Whack him. You have advantage.
This is also going to be Great Weapon Master. He said his AC was 13, right?
I didn't say what his AC was.
Oh, first one's a
T-Rex's
13.
AC was 13.
That's a 13.
13 will not hit. He dodges nimbly out of the way.
Second attack.
Great Weapon Master, yay or nay?
Yep.
Yes.
That's going to be a 19.
19, Great Weapon Master. Alright. Hit.
That is the D10.
Jodak, curiosity, are you popping your seal?
Not
Oh,
yet.
I'm also
Not yet.
using
Damn it.
the unwavering mark. He's still marked, I believe, as well.
So long as
You
you know what your
attack
abilities do,
again
I
as
believe
a
you.
bonus action.
What?
So he gets 3 attacks this time. Because his unwavering mark attacks and dealt damage to someone else, he gets an extra bonus action attack.
Alright. Not gonna do
Can I
that again.
stack with this, or is that an attack on its own?
That's a bonus action attack.
Okay. So to roll a third attack. Okay, got it.
And add half your fire level.
No, we added to where it was the fighter. That's in my notes.
We made his abilities more powerful because they're all noodly and weird, and actually getting them off is hard.
That is a 21 for that.
To hit,
And
yes.
then, yep. So my third attack, the unwavering mark attack. For the bonus action.
How much damage is on that second one?
Oh, the second attack I just landed was 21.
Alright. Owie.
And this one you said I can use the Great Weapon Master stack with it?
You need to say so before you roll to hit, but yeah,
Okay.
it's just another attack.
I'm gonna do that. Gotcha. I wanted to ask beforehand.
We already confirmed the hit, didn't you? Or is that a different one?
No, I hit him with the I hit him with the last attack was just the Great Weapon Master attack. This one is Great Weapon Master with the
Oh,
unwavering
okay, so you
mark.
hadn't rolled to hit him yet. I got
No.
a little bit confuzzled.
Oh, gotcha.
Whack him!
That is a 17.
17, yeah. That will hit, actually.
Okay, is D8. Nope, not D8. Keep forgetting it's a damn D10. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That'd be 22 damage.
Owie.
That's all I can do.
That's all you can do, just 50 damage.
Oh, Barnabas, attack him.
The elf or the dwarf?
Fucking go the elf. He's already over there.
Scree! Yes!
Attack his ass.
Owie! God fucking pterodactyl! Alright. That's your turn. Over to the elf. I've got my pterodactyl wounds. I'm being attacked
Oh,
by a
now he's got
fucking-
shackle wounds.
being attacked by a goddamn thorn whip. This sucks.
So it's a D6 for that?
Yep. This is a very important D6.
That's 2.
2. Understood. Let's do it this way. They cast a spell. It connects with the dwarf. The dwarf begins to move faster. Over to Jodek.
Hey, get down from there. Cat sitting on the first
Boy.
tank.
Do you want to affect the dwarf? Do you want to affect the elf?
Do you know what you were doing? Get off of there.
Ew. The cast
Hmm.
first. Anyway, Eric.
You always kill the caster first.
Eric, I have to go.
That's fine.
Good night, James.
Good night. Y'all have fun.
Good night.
Kill the caster first.
Now that you say it, I don't want to.
He's gone.
God, I want to spite James. You know what? Throw a seal on the dwarf.
Oh no.
If the dwarf within 5 feet of me,
Now he has 2 seals.
if he's still within 5 feet of me,
Yeah.
I'm stabbing the dwarf.
Oh no.
Just to spite James.
And your friend is there with his fuck off glaive. Sneak attack.
I get advantage. And stick attack. The 27 hit.
Maybe.
How did I get a 27? Oh, that's how I got 27.
The answer is yes.
It takes. Actually, let me just roll all the damage first. Stick attack. I'm popping the 2 seals.
I'm uncannily dodging.
Nine. That's bad math. 8 plus 5 is 13. Plus 14 is 27. Plus 2 is 29. Yeah, 29.
Separate the
Jesus,
necrotic
man.
damage.
Separate necrotic.
Separate the necrotic. Because
14 piercing. 4 sneak attack. So 18 piercing.
because your standard damage is going to be halved by his rage. And then everything after that will be halved by the uncannily dodging.
4, 9, 11, 11 necrotic. And I feel enough.
So he's a berserker rogue?
Yes. The mechanical monster that is the strength barbarian with daggers, that has a bunch of levels in rogue, is a monster. Because basically, if you take damage, you can quarter it once a round. And you can just
that what you
attack
asked?
recklessly, which will grant you advantage, and let sneak attack do damage.
That's what Tenu's supposed to be. But he's not. He just blows shit up.
You need those tools again?
I need the total of piercing
Cover.
damage, which is piercing damage and stabbing damage.
18 piercing. And 11 necrotic.
Okay, so 18 down to 9. Add them both together makes 20. Uncanny dodge 10.
10.
That sucks, doesn't it?
I'm invoke authority. Give myself an extra action.
Oh no, he's outsmarted me. Infernal Surge, action surge.
And I'm stabbing the elf.
You have advantage. Stab him. You don't get sneak attack, sadly, but
I don't get sneak attack, but I think it still helps.
he does have 4 HP, which I don't think you can deal less than. So you go over there and you stab him, and he is now
I
down.
have natural 20.
He's out.
Just wasted the nat 20.
Well, you could have critically failed and, I don't know, stabbed Devashneer with great effort.
Just like, ow! So- just turns the back and just stabs him in the side.
Can't overheal, can I?
No. Good God, you're one hell of a berserker with that set right now. Just toss
Do
you
it to him.
at things. We can't hurt you. I love it.
There's so many things that heal me.
I know.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Because that was
That's
a
how I
good
feel.
idea.
It's a great idea. Look at it, it works. Alright,
It's fun to watch.
that's Jodak's turn. Down to the dwarf. I think I almost died. I'm gonna attack this guy now. Rarg. Natural 1, natural 20. Because attacking recklessly. Okay. So
You
that's
do
a
it on the
D4.
net 20?
Do it?
And that still hits, right?
Yeah. Alright. So, owie, owie, and owie. $45 piercing damage.
45 piercing damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Vashnir, do you still stand?
I have 1 health.
Bonus action offhand stab.
Shield?
19 on the die plus a lot. I don't think you outmanage it.
I have, without my shield, it is at 19.
Right. So, I deal an extra 1, because, the D4 gave me exactly 1.
Bastion goes down.
Okay, Vashnir, your turn. You're out. You're not dying. You do, however, have a pterodactyl you can command around.
I have to roll to get up, right?
No, you're not getting up. You're not dying. So you don't make any death
Oh.
saves. You're effectively stabilized.
Okay. Pterodactyl attack.
Pterodactyl attacked the man that just stabbed you. Scrah! Natural 1.
It hits me instead.
It is distraught at the falling of you, and just Jodak, you don't quite know what the fuck is up with Bartimus, but something's wrong here. Whatever. They're imposing themselves in the way. Elves down. Jodak, your turn.
But I missed it in my way. Did I not take damage from that?
Why would you take damage?
I guess Bartimaeus rolled natural 1 or something like that.
No, it was more of just it's making a complete and total fool of itself than actually hit you that time. You can go flank it, you can do all the things you need to do to be able to gain advantage and stab things.
Or he just recklessly
He
attacked.
no longer has an unwavering mark.
I'll keep that in mind. I don't think that you have
Oh.
any more seals left in your thingy though, because I think you only have
No,
3 per
I-
short rest,
I only have 3.
and they resist all non-magical damage types. So, psychic damage time?
Question.
Yep.
Was there a rule for this combat about not healing people
No,
when they go down?
no.
Because it doesn't really seem fair to just throw a healing word at Bastion.
Dude turned me into a fucking T-Rex and I summoned my damn...
It's a bit unsporting, given that you'll probably win if you just go fight the man, but you may not. So, do what you want.
Just, what was it called? Not what's it called,
The announcer's been going crazy this entire time, by the way. I just don't want to sit there and distract you guys.
just recklessly attack so I get advantage, right?
What?
I'm gonna drink him.
Oh no.
I forgot I could do that.
Infernal Conduit. How many dice are you using?
Does it- Can I use more than one?
Yes. If you have access to more
Oh.
than one. I don't know how many you have access to at this time.
I have 2.
But basically, you have a pool. Each time you go to use it, you use that many dice, no matter what, even if you miss.
So does a 19 hit him?
A 19, you have advantage.
Right, I have advantage.
You can't sneak attack with it, otherwise
22.
that'd be too cool. 22
Yeah.
will absolutely hit.
22 hits. 2 dice. Go.
I have no reason not to. Uncanny dodge.
I rolled a 2. Twice.
Okay, so
That's
4
4.
down to 2. You get 2 HP. He loses 2 HP.
I don't need more HP.
It's his
Can
turn.
I bonus action stab him with my psychic dagger?
Yeah, but then that means counting the conduit as an attack. Technically, it's not, so I can't let it happen. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I'm good to go.
Because otherwise you could mix it in with your extra attack, and whereas that'd be cool as hell, it'd be a little bit broken. Okie dokie. So that's it for your turn. It is the dwarf's turn. I don't understand how pterodactyls work. I think this man just tried to drink me, though. So, recklessly attack.
Middle wave.
Reckless attack. That is a 18.
18 meets it, so I'll hit. Yeah, just let him hit.
Alrighty. That is 18 piercing damage.
Owie.
And I don't have any useful bonus actions at this point in time. So
Bonus action offhand stab.
I could, but that's just a D4. And I'm thinking maybe I should run away. But if I run, they'll just catch me. I'm already raging. That's good. The fuck yeah, just offhand stab him, I guess. I'm still recklessly attacking, so I still have advantage. That's 23.
That definitely hits.
Flat D4, 3 extra piercing damage.
3 damage. You can't heal that anymore. Unless I actually stab him.
And then it's Vashnir, which means it's Artemis.
Bite him.
Munch. 18 on my die, plus a lot, so the... Roll these. Fuck it, why not? Let's make that 15 piercing damage as Artemis latches onto him. Okay, over to Jodak.
Stabbing him with psychic cards.
Activating psychic powers and stabbing.
You recklessly attack, right?
What?
You recklessly attack, so I get advantage?
Yeah, you also, Bartimus is literally trying to eat his head.
Oh, yeah, right. So I have a natural 20 right here.
This
I didn't
is about
expect.
to hit.
That is, yes, a crit.
Now I can uncannily dodge this, which I'm going to because crits are scary. However, I cannot then have the psychic damage. Hit me.
8 psychic, 8 sneak attack, which is
Still
adds on
psychic.
to psychic, so that's 16 psychic.
16 psychic damage.
Yep.
Uncanny dodge. 8. Not enough. Down.
Bonus action stab him too.
Yeah, you stop that. They're down.
Yep.
Not doing it to the death. And the crowd goes wild.
Just heavy breathing. Trying to pick Vashnir up.
Takes a second, but you kind of get him back to consciousness. You both rise, and the crowd is doing their thing. And then you're taken into a side door back into the recuperation area where you're healed, and they send some people out to go grab the others. Okay. You guys fight some additional times, but they aren't as competent as that first group you fought. So what they do doesn't really matter. You win, because look at what you just proved that you can do.
Take down a T-Rex, take down a wizard, and take down a dwarf.
Take down a T-Rex, dwarf, and a dagger barbarian. T-Rex, wizard, and dagger
That's
barbarian.
the dwarf. Not unfair. We're kind of fighting 3v2. But then again, he did turn him into a
Did
T-Rex,
turn
so
him into a T-Rex.
I don't really care.
And
Yeah, that's
that's
Mr. Pterodactyl.
pretty much how the rest of the people are taking it as well. I think I said 20 gold per fight. And then
Gold
bets
fight,
things at the end.
you said?
So at the end of today, you emerge victorious because, again, that was the only group that was going to give you any problems in this particular thing. So that's 60, and then bets are going to be this number times 10.
Times 10.
An extra 180 to both of you as a singular pot, so you can divide it into 90-90 if you want.
That's fine.
And that brings an end to your day at the fight pit. Now, you guys don't really know how long Kieran's going to be having to do all this experimental stuff, and above game, I know that we are looking at not being able to have a session for a while. So, I'm assuming you guys kind of want to have downtime in this city until such a time as his things are done and we can get back to sessions.
I'm gonna go train in like a barracks area, like a training pit.
Well, they have one of those in the area that you just fought. Are you guys going to kind of try to fight things in the fight pit just to supplement your income whenever you finally get back to it and train at stuff and things like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that and train using my glaive one-handed with the shield and with the whip.
Understood.
If possible.
Okie dokie.
Whip came in handy.
Jodek, do you have any?
I'll probably go stop by tourists, read some fortunes every once in a while, make them feel nice.
In this area, I gotta say, a lot of the ones you give are kind of doom and gloomy.
Yeah.
There's something
I can only
pervasive
give
around
pterodactyl
here.
rides.
I rolled a mock fortune not many days ago. It was 2 cards. One was the tower, the other was death.
Oh,
So I didn't really want to give any fortunes.
I see. Giving pterodactyl rights. Okay, that'll supplement your income more. I'm assuming you're not charging Kingograd prices.
No.
Remind me next time it looks like we're about to have a session of this, and I'll get all your winnings and amount paid out, added up and given to you. I'll also see how well your training went. It'll really depend on how long it takes for us to have another session in complete reality.
So I'm gonna tell you the dice rolls next session then.
That or just do it now or sometime between now and whenever the hell. We might come up with some one-shots or something to fill the time in between, or just give it all to Matt for his Star Wars thing. We'll see.
Alright.
So I told Matt about my vacation,
Oh
quote
yeah.
unquote.
That may also stop some Star Wars things. Because
Yeah.
Matt's not too far from the end game in that campaign, actually.
Unless we somehow pilot it into the sun.
Well, no, he's not too
This
far from the
confession.
end game in it right now. And piloting into the sun is a possible end game. Because the idea that we've been kicking around during the Borderlands stream and things like that, he's kind of quite attached to. And it seems like it'd be a lot of fun, and he'd enjoy it a bit more in his current thing.
Did you talk about it yesterday? Actually, you're still doing this stream.
Yes, we talked about it yesterday after my campaign was over. It's coming along. It really looks like it's gonna have legs.
Sounds really excited for it.
He does. That's kind of my point. And if it's something he's excited for, I'd rather have him run that than something he's kind of like about, you know. Okay, so this is gonna be session. We'll be back with this eventually. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long, and we'll try to keep other stuff coming along. So, Any closing statements?
Maybe you guys didn't notice, I actually have dice now.
Rolling things is fun.
I think it's fun. What color are they?
A whole bunch.
A lot of different colors, and then I have metal dice.
Yeah, since you took a while to get here, there was a food tuck and there was a dice tuck. The food tuck made me kind of low-key sad, because I don't have food. But alright. Until next time, be seeing you.
Bye.